Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Another beautiful day for us. I invite you to join me in these words of invocation. Humbly and proudly, we've gathered here in this moment of beginning to greet the promise of the school year ahead with brand new directions, new faces, and abundant opportunities to challenge ourselves and to discover, learn, live, work, and grow together. We also gather to recognize the depth of skills and talent, determination, and creativity among us as we celebrate excellence in the achievement of the school year past. In honoring these students and all they've accomplished, we're honoring and celebrating this community in all we are and all we can become. So may we be inspired and challenged to new ways of thinking, fresh creativity, and discovery in the days and months ahead, and may we be grateful for the opportunity to celebrate this special occasion together.
Students, colleagues, invited guests, families, good morning. What a true joy and honor it is to welcome you to Pomfret's 2025 Academic Convocation. Today we reflect on and celebrate the growth our students achieved over the last school year and look ahead to the learning we'll do together on the hilltop in the days and weeks to come. One way we've chosen to set the tone for this year is with Pomfret's first all-school read, Andy Weir's gripping tale of space exploration, last-ditch efforts, and unexpected friendship, Project Hail Mary. As I watched you all arrive on campus over the last few days, a thought kept coming back to me. We are all Ryland Grace. We are all Rocky. Okay, Pomfret's not a spaceship. None of you has to figure out, at least not today, what's eating the sun and why. Not a single one of you seems to have 5 legs and a metallic exoskeleton, which is frankly a little disappointing. I'll grant you all of that, but I want you to hear me out for a minute. Rocky and Grace come from quite literally 2 different worlds, yet they have arrived at the same place at the same time for the same urgent reason. I might argue that the same is true for all of us. When you first arrive at Pomfret from wherever in the world you were before, and meet all these people from wherever they were, the differences may seem insurmountable. So too for Rocky and Ryland Grace. They don't speak the same language, not even close. One breathes oxygen, the other breathes ammonia. They don't even see and hear through the same mechanisms. And Rocky gets really weird about it if no one is watching him sleep. Finding a way to work together seems like an impossible task. They are just too different. The magic of this story, and the part that I hope you'll try to emulate in your time at Pomfret, is that the 2 of them try anyway. And the part I like best is that they try by learning. Learning about each other, learning about the cultures and societies they each come from, learning about the scientific puzzles before them that are threatening their very existence. They ask tons of questions, and they try things that don't work, and then they try things that work a little better, and then they try things that work really, really well. They learn fast because they have to, and along the way they also learn how to rely on each other and care deeply about each other, in spite of and even because of their differences. Mrs. Daly spoke last night about the vanishingly small odds of this particular group of people out of the whole of humanity being here at Pomfret together at the same time. Even without adding any Iridians to the mix, it's a small miracle that we've all found each other. Like Rocky and Ryland Grace, we are at the same place at the same time for the same urgent reason. So each and every one of you has what you need to pursue a life of purpose and meaning. It's a lofty sounding task, much like theirs was to save their entire planets. But the actual work of it will be messy, confusing, thrilling, and hard. If we are all Ryland Grace, though, if we are all Rocky, We'll find joy in the mess, satisfaction in the challenge, and some true lifelong friends along the way. We will now recognize excellent academic work from last year with some awards. When your name is called, please come up to the podium on your left and accept your award from Mrs. Daly. Pause to take a picture with her, then proceed off the right side of the stage area here. At the end of today's program, all award winners should stay behind for a group picture. And now I'd like to welcome Mrs. Lindsay Lehman, the Arts Department head, to the stage to present the Arts Awards.
Welcome back, Pomfret. I hope your summer was a time for rejuvenation and for noticing the human creativity that enriches our world. Your art teachers are refreshed and can't wait to explore the creative world with you. We hope you discover at least one new way to engage your creative spirit this year. Today's award recipients in the arts embody this quest for trying something new and pushing themselves beyond their comfort zones. They are explorers and practitioners of art, willing to take risks and support one another on their creative journeys. To begin, for excellence in painting and drawing, the award goes to Sophia Zhang. Congratulations. The award for excellence in digital media and design goes to Adriana Nix McIver. Right here. Just box out. For excellence in photography, the award goes to Maribel Cole. For excellence in ceramics, the award goes to Sophie Fry. For excellence in sculpture, the award goes to Daisy Trena. For excellence in dance, the award goes to Manchow Mandy Wang. For excellence in instrumental music, the award goes to Jihang Henry Chen, in absentia. For excellence in vocal music, the award goes to Jimin Lars Han. For excellence in theater, the award goes to Howlin Lucas Liu. You have to go around, Lucas. Just kidding. I'm kidding. I thought theater, you know. The Chip Lamb Award for Excellence in Arts Immersion is presented in honor of former faculty member Chip Lamb, who developed the Freshman Arts Immersion program and firmly believes true artistry is born from passion and dedication, not just innate ability. This award recognizes a freshman student who has demonstrated outstanding commitment, creativity, and enthusiasm throughout the freshman arts program. The recipient has shown engagement in each of the 6 arts disciplines, fully engaging in every 5-week session and inspiring their peers to do the same. Their passion for the arts and dedication to personal and community growth embodies the true spirit of freshman arts experience. I'd first like to invite Mr. Chip Lamb up to help in the presentation of the award. This year, the Chip Lamb Prize for Excellence in Freshman Arts Immersion goes to Yichen Tony Lee. Tony. Picture. Congratulations to all the Arts Award winners. Now let's welcome to the stage Director of Wellbeing, Erin Fisher, to present the Wellbeing Award.
The Wellbeing Department is honored to recognize a student who has excelled across coursework, experiential learning, and leadership over the last 2 years. Her impressive growth is a testament to her deepening ability to be present for whatever comes her way and to give thoughtful expression to her insights. She embodies a curious and grounded approach to all facets of well-being, consistently nurturing the seeds of new habits in both mind and body. The award for excellence in well-being goes to Reese Kelly. I'd now like to introduce our first student speaker, Gabbie Brown.
Good morning. On July 24th, 2025, I was feeling ambitious. Ms. Connell had sent out the convocation speaker proposal form, and I filled it out because, as many of you know, I love to talk. But greater than that, I am proud to share how I have grown as a student throughout my time here at Pomfret. Throughout my elementary school years, I loved going to school, seeing my friends each day, talking in class, and socializing. It wasn't until middle school that I realized school was actually for academics, not just social hour with a side of recess. When course selection came around each year, I was quick to select the easier classes, leaving more time in my schedule to socialize. While my classmates began to worry about what homework would be assigned the next day, all I could think about was what stories I could tell to entertain my lunch table and who I would sit next to in class. I never understood why their efforts towards school were so great. To me, choosing to have piles of homework each night and studying for impossible tests seemed totally unfathomable. I was okay with just getting by. Being average was what I had grown to know, and I did not believe I had it in myself to push myself academically. By the time I entered my freshman year, every performance comment became almost identical. Smart girl, won't stop talking. Comment after comment from my teachers locked in my identity as Chatty Gabbie. Fast forward, I'm a new sophomore at Pomfret, assuming that my minimum efforts in the classroom would continue to go unnoticed. It quickly became clear that in Pablo's Spanish 4 honors class, there was no hiding my lack of effort and drive. The jig was up. Initially, increasing my efforts in the classroom was solely due to the fact that I wanted to keep up with my friends, who seemed to have it all figured out. This was challenging at first, as I still just wanted to socialize and did not know how to balance my time like the others. Most school nights, I stayed at Pomfret until 10 p.m. hanging out when I should have been getting my work done. The summer before junior year, I had made the decision that I was going to go all in academically. Being in a community that holds its students to the highest standards soon began to resonate with me. I no longer was fulfilled with giving less effort than I had. There were many times that I regretted my commitment to that decision, but as the days passed, I genuinely felt that I was good enough to push myself further. Schoolwork no longer felt like a chore, but a way to prove to myself how far I had come. I realized things like failing is never as embarrassing as you think it is, and it really is the proof that you tried. No one is going to remember the time that you got less than a 67% on a math test, and if they do, that's pretty weird. Shout out to Mr. Glassman for helping me pass Integrated 3 as a junior. Continuing to set the bar higher for myself allowed me to branch out and try new courses that I would have previously never done. I have grown to love ceramics and creating art here at Pomfret. In addition to these stories I've shared with you today, I also would not have succeeded without the many resources and supports here. Pomfret gives you opportunities, and you get to choose what to do with them. You can just coast if you'd like and take the easy way out, but what a shame that would be. In the wise words of Miss Deary, quoting Hilary Duff, "Why not take a crazy chance? Why not do a crazy dance? If you lose the moment, you might lose a lot. So why not? Why not?" Thank you. Next, to present the World Language Awards, Department Chair, Dr. Pablo Montero Alonso.
Thank you, Gabbie. One of the most rewarding tasks as teachers is getting together at the end of the school year to discuss the awards for this ceremony. The students who will receive an award from us today showed dedication, true interest, and motivation to immerse themselves in the language and cultures that they were studying. My department recognizes one upper-level student and one lower-level student in each of the 3 languages offered at Pomfret last year. In French, the lower-level award goes to Yige Yuan.
Thank you.
The upper-level French award goes in absentia to Olivia Gratton. For Latin, the lower-level award goes to Anson Daleba Boshin. The upper-level Latin award goes to Edward Kingo. In Spanish, the lower level award goes to Kelly Jimin Park. And finally, the award for upper level Spanish goes to Donghyun Jae Yoon. Next up, our English Department Head, Mr. Todd Matthew, and History and Social Sciences Department Head, Dr. Elisa Walker, to present the Humanities, History, and English Awards.
Our Humanities program encourages students to explore major themes in history and literature,
learn about diverse perspectives, and consider a variety of forces that impact the human experience. In Humanities 1, students gain foundational knowledge about our world and how it came to be, while developing key skills so they can be informed and active citizens. The Humanities 1 Award recognizes excellence in both global studies and global literature. The award is presented this year to Olivia Bissell.
Humanities 2 offers a student-centered American Studies curriculum that fosters a love of reading through close analysis and critical thinking, while also allowing students to uncover issues surrounding civil rights and identity. Ultimately, Humanities 2 seeks to prepare students to become engaged citizens in an interconnected society. The Humanities 2 Award is presented this year to a student who excelled in both American Studies and American Literature. Congratulations to Yiga Yuen. The rigorous curriculum following our 2 years humanities sequence in English attempts to mirror freshman college English classes, and therefore students are consistently challenged as they are exposed to complex texts and are asked to view these texts with a variety of different lenses. This year's 5th Form English Award goes to Kelly Jimin Park.
Congratulations. Pomfret's History and Social Sciences Department offers a wide variety of upper-level courses where juniors and seniors have the opportunity to extend their study of American or world history or explore a range of social sciences fields. Through these courses, students become more empathetic, informed citizens who can thoughtfully navigate an increasingly complex world. For her outstanding performance in advanced topics in global studies, the Upper Level History Award also goes to Kelly Jimin Park. For his excellent work in advanced American Studies criminal justice, the Upper Level Social Sciences Award goes to Edward Kingo. Up next is our second student speaker, Howlin Lucas Liu.
Good morning, Pomfret. I hope everyone had an awesome summer. At least it seems like in your Instagram posts. I want to begin my talk today with a micro-experience. And I want you to raise your hand if you would like to be in a world where every condition is right to help you achieve your goals and dreams. There we go. I see a lot of hands. Well, now I'm going to snap my fingers and boom, I just made your wish come true. But seriously, think about it. This present moment is the best time to begin. You have all you need. I promise you, there's no perfect setting if you just sit there and wait. When you got dreams and goals that matter, please take small, steady steps to defend them, now. And I don't say this to pretend that there will be roses and candy canes. No, there will be hard times. When you wake up feeling tired, overwhelmed, and uncertain of the future. But you're not alone. You have the strength and support from all the faculty around you to thrive. Ask for advice, seek help, but you gotta start somewhere. I picked up a squash racket for the first time in my life last summer before sophomore year. And I dreamed to make varsity in the winter. So I worked my butt off in summer and fall. And guess what? It totally paid off. I won all my placement matches and made the team with no sweat. You know that's not what happened. After 3 months of off-season training, my form and footwork still wasn't good enough. I got smoked by our former president 3 matches in a row and was cut in the first round. All of a sudden, I lost all my motivation. All my efforts seemed to be meaningless. Looking back now, I actually do appreciate the hard times I spent on court. It taught me to build discipline and to figure out how to win when everything seemed to turn against you. It all came down to showing up and seeking help consistently. And don't be afraid to be needy to your coaches and other teachers. Of course, you don't want to bother them, but ask thoughtful, genuine questions and listen carefully. I reached out to coaches on both teams and just repeated their instructions. That process sucks. But I did all the boring things, repetitive drills. Guess what? I was moved up to varsity team middle of the winter season. So please, remember when times seemed hard, you still have all you need to win. Show up and seek help consistently. You're almost there. Another valuable lesson I learned here is that you also have everything you need to cultivate empathy in your neighbors. In this warm and tight community, there will inevitably be conflict. But when you struggle with them, remember that we're a especially small family of 400-ish people. And it brings you opportunities to know every face in different settings. I found ways to appreciate people for who they are. And it really helps me, to cultivate a strong mental health and emotional intelligence. Someone might not be a perfect roommate, but if they help me on the court, I'll give them empathy. Trust me, you'd rather save yourself from all these negative, wasted energy stuck in your mind. It's a common human experience, and you're not alone. After I got hurt by someone, I was trapped in my own head, questioning how I was treated and if I should do anything differently. Then again, we are a small community. It's likely to bump into that very person. Then the scenario will replay and my wounds reopen. I want to share my thoughts with you. Forgiveness is something you can always give. Do the unthinkable and try to be a bigger person. I promise you, the moment I lost my grudge and let go rethinking about my wounds, I really feel a whole lot better. To close on my talk today, I want to tell you that you also have all you need to find out and explore your passions here. If you look closely, we are surrounded by all the meaningful opportunities in Pomfret. Embrace them courageously, and they might enlighten your path and purpose you never known before. This past spring, I watched Tom Brady pull off one of the most impressive comebacks in NFL history against the Falcons. For a moment, I imagined myself playing football, dodging every defense player for a touchdown. However, I had never played football in my life. I did theater for the past 2 falls. I'm reasonably blind. I'm tall and skinny. I could get a concussion and have to skip my favorite squash season. But I knew that this is the last chance for me to play high school football, and I'm not going to lose that opportunity. I know it's going to be a tough season, but by the end of it, I will walk away from the field with no regrets. I will know the answer to the lifelong question of what if I play football? And just to let you know, I'm absolutely enjoying now doing something completely new to me on the field. Before I leave today, I want to remind you again, start working, forgiving, and embracing challenges because you have all you need. Thank you for being here to listen to my speech. I now invite the podium Mr. Brian Rice, head of the Math Department, to present the Math Awards.
The goal of the Math Department is that all of our students understand and appreciate the mathematics they are studying. They can read it, write it, explore it, and communicate it with confidence, and that they will be able to use mathematics as they need in their lives. At the end of each year, one of our most enjoyable tasks is identifying our top student in each level of mathematics. On behalf of the Mathematics Department, it now gives me great pleasure to recognize the following students for their academic achievement in mathematics. For excellence in geometry, the award goes to Zihong Kevin Wang. The Algebra Award goes to Lucus Ryan. In excellence in pre-calculus, the award goes to Shimon James Tian. And the Calculus Award goes to Jialu Charlotte Wu. Now please welcome Science Department Chair, Ms. Annie O'Sullivan, who will present the Science Awards.
Last year on this date, we sat in these same seats, admiring this red and glass building and wondering what might await us as Pomfret students finally had a science building fitting for our passions and aspirations. I loved watching so many of you do science last year. From marble dropping to pig dissecting to oyster shell dissolving to silver ornament making, it was incredibly fulfilling to finally see Pomfret students getting messy and figuring things out through the scientific process. Today we celebrate the achievements of 5 of our strongest Pomfret scientists from last year. Our first award recognizes excellence in physics and is awarded to Ige Yuan. Next is the Chemistry Award, which this year goes to Lucas Ryan. For biology, the department recognizes Amelia Weldon. The Science Elective Prize honors outstanding work in any of Pomfret's science elective courses. For his efforts in honors, engineering, design, and analysis, the award this year goes to Jake Glickman. Our last science award is given in honor of former colleague Ben Morgan, 53, Senior Master and Science Teacher at Pomfret School. This award recognizes outstanding work in physics by a freshman and honors the third form science student who has shown innate curiosity and a strong desire to explore science. This year's recipient is Ichen Tony Lee. And now I invite to the podium our third and final student speaker, Kalkidan Birhanu.
Good morning, Pomfret. Standing here today in front of you all, I can't help but think back to my very first steps on this campus. I still remember my nerves, self-doubt, and simple uncertainty about whether I could even call this place my home. I came from a Title I public school in the city, a place where resources were few and expectations were often even fewer. I had incredible teachers who cared deeply, but the truth is, our environment made it hard to believe that opportunities like this were ever meant for us. At my old school, we shared tattered textbooks. Sometimes the copy machine was broken for weeks. Our extracurricular activities were limited and were not the norm. When I told my principal I was coming here, she tried to convince me not to go. She said that she was not sure that someone from my school can make it out alive in an environment like this. Doubt is such a powerful force of negativity that resides in all of us, but especially in those who are marginalized. Her doubt in me was not meant with an intention of shame, but with a mixture of fear and protection. It is safe to say I was stubborn. I did not listen. Standing here today, I am glad I didn't. When I arrived here, I worried a lot. Her doubt in me constantly lingered in the back of my head. I worried that I would always be 2 steps behind. I worried that my classmates would already know things I didn't. I worried that no matter how hard I tried, I would never catch up and just fall behind. This is imposter syndrome, and it is real. What I quickly learned was that having less does not mean being less. At Pomfret, the very first time a teacher stayed after class to explain something I didn't understand, I was in a different kind of place. A place where time was given freely, where my questions weren't annoyances, but bridges to understanding. The first time a classmate leaned over and said, "That's a really good point," after I hesitantly shared an idea, I realized my thoughts had weight here. I was being asked to show up not just as a student, but as a thinker. This was new. It was intimidating, but on the other hand, it was also powerful. I felt a sudden shift in the way I approached situations at Pomfret, which led me to discover a voice I never knew I had, one of confidence and fearlessness. Over time, what once felt like a gap in my education became the fuel for how I approached this community. I didn't need to compare my beginnings to anyone else's. I just needed to keep moving forward, because the truth is, the gift of Pomfret isn't perfection, and it isn't prestige. We are stewards of something rare. Every single day here holds the power to shift your life in both small and big ways. Every conversation with a teacher, every late night finishing an assignment, every debate that forces you to think differently, these are privileges. There are privileges that many will never get, and we should never forget that. A Pomfret education offers opportunities not afforded to everyone. When I finally decided to choose Pomfret, I did it not because I thought it would be easy, but because I knew it would make me a better person. This school reminded me that education is not just about catching up, it is about discovering who you could become when you are pushed, supported, and believed in. That lesson is bigger than me. It is bigger than any one of us here. And with privilege comes responsibility. Responsibility to honor this opportunity, to push ourselves not just for our own success, but for the difference we can make in the lives of others. Responsibility to remember that education is not a trophy we earn and put on a shelf. It is a gift that asks us to pass it forward. I know what it feels like to come from a place where expectations are low. I know what it feels like to be underestimated before you even open your mouth. And I also know the transformation that happens when someone looks you in the eyes and says, "You belong here, you matter here, you can thrive here." That transformation is happening all around us every single day on this campus. So, if you're someone who feels like you're behind, you're exactly where you need to be. If you're someone who has never had to wonder about belonging or had a fear of doubt placed within you by others, like I once did, then I challenge you to use that comfort as a way to lift others and extend that same hand that someone once extended to you. My journey here has taught me that we're not defined by where we start. We're defined by how we rise, how we learn, how we show up, and how we choose to share what we've been given. The strength we gain from our struggles is not something to hide, but rather something to embrace. In the real world, your character of resilience, empathy, and gratitude has more value than grades. So whether you've been at Pomfret for quite a while or just starting your journey, start saying yes. Say yes to the club meeting you know nothing about, to the extra practice, to the late night conversation in the common room. Because the truth is, you can always step back later. But if you don't say yes from the start, you'll never know what you might have gained. At Pomfret, every yes is an invitation to meet new people, to discover hidden interests, and to stretch yourself beyond what you thought possible. You will never know what possible connection or fun you could gain just by simply saying yes. This is how you make the most out of everything this place has to offer you. Not just by chasing what is familiar, but by opening yourself up to the unexpected. Thank you, Pomfret. And now I would like to invite Ms. Gwyneth Connell to announce the lower form Academic Awards.
Thank you so much to all three of our student speakers. Really wonderful job. This year, we will be recognizing members of the classes of 2027 and 2028 who achieved at a high level in all of their courses throughout the year. Members of the class of 2026 will be recognized with book awards from distinguished universities as well as with cum laude. Please join me in congratulating the following students. The award for third form excellence from the class of 2028 goes to two students this year, Olivia Bissell and Yichen Tony Lee. The award for fourth form excellence goes to two students as well this year, Varisaruta Mirin Supokawait and Iga Yuan. And now to induct the newest members of the Pomfret School chapter of the Cum Laude Society, Mr. Todd Matthew.
The Cum Laude Society, founded in 1906, is a national fellowship of scholars whose purpose is to recognize excellence in academic work. Membership in the society carries a responsibility to make some contribution to the ongoing search for greater understanding of the world in which we live. The motto for the Cum Laude Society is Ariti, Diki, Time. The motto specifies qualities which, ideally, each member of the society should have as personal goals and should endeavor to encourage in society as well. The Greek words carry with them far more than literal translation suggests, and surely the founders of the society had in mind these fuller concepts of these words. The word arete includes the concept of excellence in the moral sense and is not limited to the ideal of superiority in scholarship, nor does it involve the endeavor of competing primarily for academic grades. The word diki includes the concept of just what is suitable and appropriate as well as just. An interpretation of the time includes the concept of dignity and truth, worth, as well as honor. Please congratulate the following students as they are inducted into the Cum Laude Society today. Please hold your applause until I have named all 6 students. In alphabetical order: Georgia Chen, Sean Farrell, Edward Kingo, Kelly Jimin Park, Jalu Charlotte Wu, and Sophia Zhang. We do. Oh, I think we do it at the end. Right? And now Gwyneth Connell will present the University Book Awards to the members of the class of 2026.
The Trinity Club of Hartford Book Award gives recognition to a 2- or 3-year rising senior who has never given up in pursuing academic excellence and who has been an outspoken student who has matured as a result of their involvement in the school community. This year's recipient is Howlin Lucus Liu. The Smith College Book Award goes to an outstanding rising senior who exemplifies the academic achievement, leadership qualities, and concern for others that characterize the thousands of women who have graduated from Smith College. This year's recipient is Kalkidan Birhanu. The Brown University Book Award is awarded to the rising senior who best combines excellence in spoken and written expression with outstanding overall academic achievement. This year, the Brown University Book Award is presented to Edward Kingo. The Harvard Radcliffe Book Prize is awarded to an outstanding rising senior who combines excellence in scholarship and high character combined with achievements in other fields. This year, we honor Kelly Jimin Park. For more than 90 years, Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, in conjunction with high schools around the world, has awarded the Rensselaer Medal. The medal was first presented in 1916 with 2 purposes: to recognize the superlative academic achievements of young students and to motivate them towards careers in science, engineering, and technology. It is awarded to promising secondary school juniors who have distinguished themselves in mathematics and science. This year's recipient of the Rensselaer Medal, as chosen by Pomfret's Math and Science departments, is Jalu Charlotte Wu. Very dramatic wind. And I now invite Mrs. Daly to the podium to recognize some of our distinguished faculty.
That is dramatic wind. Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Thank you. Pomfret School has several endowed faculty positions established by generous donors to recognize and support extraordinary faculty members here on the Hilltop. Faculty recipients are chosen based on their exceptional work and dedication to Pomfret students. Today, we are pleased to celebrate these dynamic educators, as well as the generous donors who help to sustain and secure the school's ability to attract and support the very best teachers. This year, there are 3 new recipients of endowed faculty positions. I would like to begin by announcing their names first, and then we'll recognize the faculty recipients who have held the positions for a year or more. New recipients, when your name is read, please stand to be recognized. The Scripps Chair for the Arts was established in 2003 by Samuel and Louise Scripps to support a senior member of the Arts Department. The new recipient is painting and drawing teacher Jean-Paul J.P. Jacquet. The Benjamin B. Morgan 53 Endowed Chair in Science was established also in 2003 through a bequest by beloved and long-serving science teacher and alumnus Benjamin B. Morgan to support a senior faculty member in the sciences who demonstrates excellence in teaching. The new recipient is Pomfret's new Science Department head, Annie O'Sullivan. The W.P. Carey 48 Chair in Mathematics was established in 1985 by alumnus, ardent Pomfret supporter, and former trustee William Polk Carey to support the Mathematics Department head. The new recipient is Pomfret's new Mathematics Department head, Brian Rice. Three faculty recipients have held their positions for a year or more. Please stand to be recognized when your name is read, and remain standing until all of you have been recognized. I ask the audience to please hold your applause until all 3 names have been read. So first is English Department Chair Todd Matthew, who is the holder of the Thomas C. Eastman 04 Chair of English Literature. Dean of Students Charlotte McMahon is the Bernard Lee Schwartz Chair for the Dean of Students. English teacher Katie Forrestal is the Henry F. Nick Harris 1947 Endowed Chair in Literature. Endowed faculty recipients, thank you for your outstanding work and passionate dedication to Pomfret students. So in addition to the endowed chairs, each spring during the Senior Awards Dinner, we award 4 prizes to faculty members for their exceptional devotion to Pomfret School and its students. And it's my pleasure at this time to recognize the amazing individuals who received these honors last spring. If you could please stand when your name is called, that would be wonderful. The David A. Brush Award. The David A. Brush Award recognizes the work of a devoted and innovative teacher in the social sciences or humanities who routinely goes beyond the required to help students grow in scholarship, and who is also a highly regarded member of the school community because of their commitment and service to students. This year, we are proud to present the award to Mackenzie Christensen, whose passion, innovation, and unwavering commitment to students make him an exceptional figure in our school. The Suhu Cho 1974 Award is made in honor of loyal alumnus and dedicated trustee Suhu Cho 1974, and recognizes a faculty member who has given at least 5 years of service to Pomfret School, has demonstrated particular dedication to their work, and has been noteworthy in their dedication to the development of Pomfret students. With deep appreciation for the investments made in every area of school life, and for her devotion to students, I am pleased to recognize Louisa Jones with the Suhu Cho 74 Award. The prize for teaching excellence is given to a current faculty member who has demonstrated outstanding teaching excellence for the year in the areas of math, science, or foreign languages. We are thrilled to honor world language teacher Natalia Aragon with the prize for teaching excellence and recognize her exceptional impact on her students and the school community. We also have the William Terry Murbach Award, which is given annually to a member of the faculty who best exemplifies a sincere interest in students, a commitment to scholarship, and a sense of humor. 3 qualities for which Terry is so fondly remembered. It is with great admiration and appreciation to the William Terry Murbach Award to French teacher, coach, advisor, and air band champion Tim Deary. I'd like to say a huge note of thanks to our 3 student speakers for sharing their incredibly thoughtful words about their Pomfret experiences, Gabbie, Lucus, and Kalkidan. As the 25-26 school year gets underway, their remarks should serve as inspiration for all of us as we begin the academic journey ahead. Congratulations to all of those recognized today. Your achievements are the results of dedication, effort, and persistence. Excellence, especially academic excellence, is never an accident. It is earned through hard work, resilience, and a commitment to growth. At the same time, I know there are many at Pomfret whose accomplishments may have not been recognized publicly today, but are no less worthy of celebration. Whether your victories were large or small, visible or quiet, they matter. As we begin this school year, I'm reminded of the words of tennis legend and activist Arthur Ashe, who said, "Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can." This is a powerful reminder that progress begins not with perfection, but with action. Wherever you are, with whatever you've got, whether in the classroom, on the field, on the stage, or in your daily life. A new school year offers each of us a blank page to reflect, to grow, and to take bold steps toward the people we aspire to become. So I encourage every student and faculty member here to seize the remarkable opportunities available to you. And for students, through our outstanding faculty, rich academic and co-curricular programs, and our exceptional learning environment. Before we end this convocation ceremony, I would like to thank the many people who were involved in planning for today, and I apologize in advance if I've missed someone. My sincere thanks to Ms. Dioje, Ms. Grassi, Ms. Connell, Mrs. Bullied, and the facilities team for helping to make this such a terrific event to start the academic year.